Going out to do some bale collecting. Back window's filthy. So we harvested soybeans last week. We had some good weather at the beginning of the week, so they raked up this field and made some bales for bedding. So we usually use these bales at the rented farm where we have our older heifers. They make half decent bedding. My dad nailed a decent board on the back of this wagon so they don't roll back. There's nothing on the front, so hopefully they'll stay in place. Stalks weren't too green, so it should make pretty good bedding. Did get rained on a little bit after we baled it, but that shouldn't really matter. Putting it up in the barn here at the rented farm. We use them to bed up this barn. All of our pregnant heifers stay at this farm. We had this close up over the summer, just opened it up this week now for them. But they still have pasture to go out into. Sometimes when you harvest beans, the stalks can still be pretty green, just kind of bendy, but these are actually breaking in half, so that's a pretty good sign it's going to be decent bedding. This wagon's a little iffy. Dad and I switched places a little bit. It's got 12 more bales, so I guess we can't get it all in one load. Hey guys, so it's a couple days after we collected all those round bales, and I just wanted to make a video here feeding the heifers at the other farm. So a lot of you guys saw us harvest that sorghum crop and you were wondering how the feed tested and if it's working out good for us. Yeah, we sent a sample away to the forage lab and it came back a little lower in energy than we were hoping. So the hope we had was we could just feed that forage by itself out of that one silo, and that would be the right balance of protein and energy for those heifers, and we wouldn't have to worry about anything else added to the feed. So we were pretty much left with two options. We were gonna have to add some energy to their feed, so either we could add some grain corn, which we'd have to buy, or you can take some silage from the home farm down every day to add to the sorghum. So that's what we're doing for now, just because we have silage. We're feeding out of the heifer silo, the far stave there. We'd put non-BMR silage in. So what we're doing right now is we're just filling up our old feed cart. Holds about 600 pounds, and then walking it down the road. It's maybe 300 yards down the road, I don't know. So I'm gonna load up this cart right now and show you what we're doing with this. We're still trying to figure out our exact system. With the new heifer barn, it kind of changed the way we're feeding our heifers a little bit. So this year it's just gonna be a little bit inconvenient, but that's okay. The nice thing is Dad doesn't mind walking a cart down every day, so if he's here, he's usually doing it. We'll start this silo up, that's a conveyor. This cross conveyor. And then I'll start the silo unloader, make sure it's turned down. Feels nice and cool, that's what we want. It's pretty good silage. A few videos back I mentioned that my wife is expecting our second child sometime here this month. Well, we just had a boy this week, October 26th, and he's doing good. His name is Jack. So it'll be a little bit till you see him out here working with me. So I've kind of been busy with that the last 4 or 5 days here, but helping on the farm some now. There we go. It's nice with the way we have things set up on the farm. I can have off a couple days and it's not a big deal. My dad's here. Megan, our full-time employee, is here. And we have a lot of other part-time employees milking cows, so it's not just me doing all the work. So this conveyor holds about 300 pounds. So when we're about half full, I'll go shut it off. Keep about 40 pregnant heifers here. Right now they're all out in the pasture, chilling. But I'm gonna make some feed for them. We got the sorghum in this silo. I'm gonna start that up right away and then we can run the silage in along with it. So this is what the sorghum's looking like now. It has a decent smell to it now. It's going through a fermentation process to turn brown like this. It really didn't test too bad for feed, but it just didn't have the energy levels it needed to have. We're probably not going to be growing it again, or at least not this variety. Now I'm going to start the floor conveyor and we'll run this silage straight into the mixer as well. I'm gonna go up to about 2,000 pounds now with the sorghum and then we'll run it out. So it's not the most efficient setup currently. We're making it work though. Sometimes that's the way it is. Once we get enough feed in there, start up the bunk feeder and just run it out for them to eat out here. Make sure you guys check out our merch store. My sisters are working hard on that. Link in the description. Appreciate it, guys. See ya.